Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about what is the working principle operation of DC motor. Okay. First of all, DC machine. DC machine it means it's convert to one form of energy into another form of energy. There are two types of DC machines: DC generators and DC motors. DC generator is it's convert to mechanical power to electrical power. DC motor is it's convert to electrical energy into mechanical energy. Okay, which machine it is convert to mechanical electrical energy to mechanical energy? That machine is called as a DC motor. Both are generator and motors are working and fundamental working principle of Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. Okay, it's convert to electrical energy into mechanical energy. The Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction is when a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic foil, it experiences a force. The force F equal to B into I into L. Okay. The working principle of the construction of DC machines. The construction of DC machine, DC generator and DC motor is same. What is the construction of DC machine, DC generator is the important main parts of the DC generator is yoke, poles, field winding, armature winding, commutator, and brushes and bearings. The same parts of the DC motors also same. But working principle of this generator is whenever current carrying conductor cuts the magnetic field, that EMF induced in the conductor. But working principle of DC motor is whenever current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a force tending to move it. Means F equal to B into I into L. Here, F means force. The unit of the force is newtons. B means flux density. Unit of the flux density is Weber per meter square. And I means current. What are the units of current is ampere. L means length. Length of the conductor units is meter. Okay, the direction of motion is given by Fleming left hand rule. But generator is Fleming right hand rule. The motor is direction of motion is given by the Fleming left hand rule. The Fleming left hand rule is means what is the Fleming left hand rule? There are three fingers are represented on the direction of motion, direction of field, and direction of current. These three fingers are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay. The first finger, the thumb finger is represented by the direction of motion of conductor. The second forefinger is indicated by direction of field. The middle finger is represented by direction of current. Okay. The same thing here is the Fleming left hand rule. If is the index, that is first finger and middle finger and thumb finger. For left hand rule. Of a left hand to perpendicular, these three fingers are perpendicular to each other. The direction of the magnetic field is represented by the index finger. Okay, the direction of index finger is first direction of magnetic field is index finger and the first finger. The direction of current is middle finger and the thumb is direction of force. Working principle of DC motor is when armature winding are connected to the DC supply. The motor is input is electrical energy, means DC supply. When the armature winding are connected to the DC supply, the current set up in the winding, the magnetic field may be provided by the field winding or by using the permanent magnetics. In this case, current carrying conductor experience a force due to the magnetic field according to the principle of the principle operation. Okay. The same thing, the back EMF and generator EMF. The generator EMF in generator and back EMF is in motor. Okay, in generator action take place, the EMF is induced, but in the motor is voltage are induced. Okay, the back EMF, the generator EMF is formally Z pi by N by 16 to P by A. In back EMF is pi Zn by 16 to P by A. Next, what the motor is voltage are induced. The voltage formula is V equal to EB plus IA into RA. The back EMF plus armature drop. Armature drop means armature across the current and passing through the voltage current value and across the resistance value. So IA into RA. V equal to EB plus IA into RA. The magnitude of torque developed by each conductor T equal to B into I into L. The torque developed by the armature means TA equal to B into I into L by Z. Okay, so total formula torque, armature torque, torque developed by the armature in motor is equal to A equal to K into pi A. K means constant, constant is K equal to ZP by 2 by A. Next, the different types of DC motors and their applications. DC motors are divided into two types: separately excited DC motors and self-excited DC motors. Okay, again, self-excited DC motors divide into there are three types: DC shunt motor and DC series motor and DC compound motor. Again, DC compound motor divide into long shunt DC compound motor and short shunt compound motor. And again, short shunt compound motor is divided into cumulative compound motor and differential compound motor. And again, long shunt compound motors are divided into cumulative compound motor and differential compound motor. And first one is DC shunt motor. Okay, the DC shunt motor and DC series motor and DC compound motors that depends upon the way of connecting the armature and field winding. Okay, the armature winding and field winding are connected in parallel across the apply voltage. That machine is called as a DC shunt motor. Okay, in the DC shunt motor, the armature and field winding are connected in parallel across the apply voltage. The resistance passing through the shunt means RSH is always higher than the armature winding resistance RA. Since the voltage, supply voltage and RSH, the shunt field winding, both are remains constant, the ISH, shunt field current, remains exactly constant. The field winding is responsible for generation of flux. Flux is directly proportional to ISH. The shunt motor is also called as constant flux motor. What are the applications of DC shunt motor? The applications of the DC shunt motors, this motor is used for only constant speed motors. These motors are constant speed motor. Means like 1500 RPM, and means if you increase the load, the speed is constant. If you load is decreases, the speed is constant. These motors are constant speed motors. Hence, used in the applications that requires constant speed like lathe machines, drilling machines, then grinders, blowers, and components. The next one is series motor. The series winding and the shunt field winding is connected in series with the armature winding. So this machine is called as a series motor. The series field winding carries the armature current. Means the current passing through the load voltage means supply voltage IL, and current passing through the armature winding and current passing through the shunt field winding is same. Since the current passing through the series field winding is the same as the armature current, the series fielding must be designed with the much fewer than the shunt field winding for the same MMF. Therefore, the series field winding has a relatively small number of turns like wire. Therefore, will pass the low reluctance. These applications of DC series motor, which are used for the torque, the starting torque required the high. Okay, which motor is used for the high starting torque? Okay, that applications are tracks and hose lifts and cranes, rolling mills and conveyors. Okay, these motors are useful applications where starting the torque is required the high and the quick acceleration like traction and hose lifts and cranes and rolling mills and conveyors. Then next machine is DC compound motor. DC compound motor has a two field winding. That's DC shunt field winding and DC series field winding. Okay, DC compound motor is a two field winding, one connected in parallel with the armature and other in series with these two types of compound motors are short shunt, long shunt. The first one is short shunt compound motor means the shunt field winding. The shunt field winding is connected in parallel with the only armature like a DC shunt motor, and assembly connected in a series with the series field winding. Then the type of motor is called as a short shunt compound motor. Short shunt compound motor means only short shunt winding is connected across the armature winding, and this DC shunt motor is connected to series with the series field winding. Okay, the depending upon the polarity of the connection, short shunt motor is classified again two types: cumulative compound motor and differential compound motor. And long shunt compound motor. Long shunt compound means the shunt field winding connected across the both series field winding and armature winding. That machine is called, this type of motor is called as a long shunt DC compound motor. So depending on the polarity connections and field winding and series field winding, there are two types of motors. The first one is cumulative compound motor. The second one is differential loop compound motor. Okay. The applications of DC cumulative compound motor means these motors have a high starting torques. Okay. Examples for elevators and rolling mills, sponges, and snares and planers. But DC differential compound motor, this motor you cannot use this motor any practical applications. Only talking about the only theoretically. Why? Because if the speed is increases, the load will also the speed those motor increases with increasing the load. If the load is increases, the speed also increases. So this motor you cannot use this motor for any practical applications. Once again, I will repeat. Applications of DC motor is shunt motor is used for the only constant speed. Where the machine tools such as lathe machines and printing machines and paper machines and refill machines, the series motor used for the high starting torque. Okay, electrical trains, diesel electrical locomotives, cranes, hose, trolleys, and diameter transistor canonas. And cumulative compound motors are used for the elevators, rolling mills, planners, sensors, and seal. But differential compound motor is not used for any practical applications, only talking about the theory critically. Why? Because of if they increase the load will also, the speed also increases. The speed of these motors will increase with increasing in the load, which leads to the unstable operations. The next one is specifications of DC motor. The specifications of DC motor is output power in horsepower, rated voltage, type of field winding, excitation voltage, and base speed in RPM, current, frame size, and rating. What is the output power of output power means the motor power means 5 HP motor, 3 HP motor, rated voltage 220 volts, type of field winding is center winding, a series winding, or excitation voltage 220 volts, 20 volts. Base speed is 1500 RPM, 1800 RPM, current is 5 amperes, 10 amperes, 15 amperes. Okay, these are main specifications of DC motor.